2 nights in a row, we're feeling good, and as well should be. Had the night off once again from rehearsal for Hello Dolly, so I decided to tune in and watch ECW tonight. Because one, mainly it's a WWE product wrestling show, and I enjoy watching wrestling, so I figured I'd give it a shot tonight to see how well they were doing for themselves. And I am glad that I did, because big spoiler alert coming up here in the opening. So if you don't want to hear it, go ahead and close your ears now, and I'll just kind of stall a little bit to give you a little time. But Jack Swagger basically opens up the show, and it's talking about Finley and Hornswoggle, and last week Finley gave Jack Swagger his loss there, and he basically calls out Hornswoggle. Now here's probably where you're going to want to cover your ears and not listen, so I'll give you a few seconds to do that. Alright, so we have tonight, instead of Hornswoggle coming out, we have the return of Christian to WWE, and he returns to the ECW brand, which is an interesting turn, personally, I think. I think that the main reason they put Christian on ECW is to kind of replace Matt Hardy as that star name on the ECW brand, if you will. So he comes out and he basically challenges Jack Swagger for an ECW title match, basically. But that's not going to happen, you should know, because as it stands right now, it's Finley versus Jack Swagger this Sunday at No Way Out for the ECW title. So, but we do get to see Jack Swagger versus Christian anyway, because tonight in the main event is Jack Swagger versus Christian, as we see in this Petty Long Jack Swagger segment, because he's complaining about it. Christian makes fun of Jack Swagger's lisp, which it's kind of bad to be making fun of somebody's medical problems or whatever you want to call it, but no doubt Jack Swagger probably is like, okay, it's cool or whatever, but Christian, in Christian fashion, makes fun of it. So but anyway, we go to our first match tonight, which is Tommy Dreamer versus The Miz with John Morrison. And last week, Miz and Morrison basically beat up Tommy Dreamer, so apparently they've got a feud going on between these folks here. Miz picks up the victory. It's an okay match. I mean, Miz and Morrison are my favorite wrestlers as far as the tag team right now. And, I mean, I've not seen them in a while, so it was good seeing them wrestling in the ring, but the match itself wasn't as good as I hoped it would be. Some of the, basic stuff out of it, but I mean, there were some good spots in the match. But anyway, Miz picks up the victory against Tommy Dreamer. Next we have a Jamie Noble segment. Teddy Long, interrupting Teddy Long, basically saying that he was the big dog on Raw, and that his talent should be utilized more on the ECW brand. And he was angry about the entire Boogeyman situation last week. But he is interrupted by Tyson Kidd and Natty Neidhart. So debut of Tyson Kidd coming up here shortly, as he takes on Bao Wen, I believe is how you, I think that's how you pronounce it. So Tyson Kidd versus Bao Wen. Tyson Kidd picks up the victory. Natty Neidhart in his corner. So good debut match. His high flying skills, this kid's impressed me in his first match, and him versus Evan Bourne would be a good future match, and personally, because they would probably show off their high flying skills and all that. But Jamie Noble, looks like we're going to be having a Jamie Noble versus Tyson Kidd feud here down on ECW down the line here in the future, because after the match is over, Jamie Noble comes out, just kind of eyeing Tyson Kidd, and just kind of giving the applause, like, yeah, you done it, you won the match, good job, congratulations, that sort of thing. So from here we go into our third and final match of the night, the main event, Jack Swagger versus the returning Christian to WWE. This was match of the night. Personally, for me, I thought it was a great match, great wrestling. You know, I'm not a big fan of Jack Swagger, but you know, it was a good match regardless of whether I'm a fan of him or not. Christian picks up the victory, however, with a little help from Finley and Hornswoggle, who actually come down during the match and get on commentary. Jack Swagger does the turnbuckle pad, exposing the turnbuckle, and looks like Jack Swagger's going to, you know, put Christian, you know, knock him out via the corner, and basically that noise in the other room, I'm about to go in there and hit him in the head with a toilet lid, Dusty Road style, if you will, baby doll. Anyway, the Jack Swagger gets hit in the leg again with a shillelagh by Finley, and Hornswoggle distracts the referee during this time, allowing Christian to get the victory over Jack Swagger here. So we may future down the road see Jack Swagger versus Christian for the ECW title, or we may see a triple threat feud type deal between Finley, Jack Swagger, and Christian. Is a possibility too, which, you know, has potential right there in its own. But overall, ECW wasn't too shabby tonight, so I'm going to give props. I'm glad to see Christian back in WWE. Maybe he'll help the company kind of get back, especially with the ECW brand. It might help the ECW brand out quite a bit. As it stands right now, we've got 5 matches that I've got written down, announced for No Way Out. I'm going to try to do a prediction video with my roommate, Josh, here. Either tonight, maybe, or possibly, you know, tomorrow. We're going to try to get it done before the weekend. I'm going to try to get it done before Friday, actually. So we can have that up. He'll probably make his choices off who his favorite in the match is. And since he's kind of been watching it, he may have some insight into what he might like to see come out of these matches. So we'll just have to wait and see where that goes from there. But, you know, guys, thank you for watching. Leave your comments about the return of Christian. I also got a message in my inbox wanting me to talk about the Chris Jericho fan incident. So I may make another video regarding that. We'll just have to wait and see how that plays out. So as it stands right now, I'd have 2 more videos to make if I do the thoughts video on the Jericho fan incident. So I hope you guys are having a great week so far. You guys take it easy and have a great night, and have a pleasant rest of the week. So peace out, guys.